technology screens. Whew, we got a lot to talk about. All right, so we got some new screen paints that are coming out. We have some add-ons we're going to be putting on for the acoustic screens. We have kind of a black silver. We have a gamer, and we have another paint which we haven't decided what we're going to call that one yet. It's kind of like can't figure out what we're going to call that one yet. We have the unicorn, which is going to be available soon. Let me see. And the Titan. Now, the Titan, people have been asking me about when is the Titan going to come out. The Titan requires, well, the outdoor test is done because we did that one on a 250-inch screen on the Titan technology. We have that outside on 250-inch, and we have it outside on 150-inch outside. As for the other tests, we're missing the ultra short throw test. We've done the certified tests; they're all done. The ultra short throw test and the beta tester has to go over his reviews and demonstrations. He's going to be doing an unboxing for us. So we're just waiting for the rest of the ingredients to get here, which should be here today, to finish making the batch of the Titan, so we can send that to the tester so he can test it out so we can get it ready to be put on the market. But that's the reason why people have been asking us, where's the Titan? Because we do the 250 outside. We get a lot of hits on Instagram, and they've been asking us over there, when is the screen paint coming out? And different forum sites we've been at. And we have to tell them that, look, it's not going to be available until the ultra short throw test, which we'll complete today. We've been a little busy. The ultra short throw test today, and also to the beta tester. When he gets the product, he's going to test it out, do his own review, and he's going to put out his review on it. Also, on top of that, we have about 4 or 5 new screen paint colors for the acoustic screens. We got the customers in the next room. We got another customer to do today. They're going to get the new coating. That's always available right away. They react to testing for that technology reacts very well. So anyway, that's in the next room. We got a 150-inch on display in the next room to show his screen off in normal lighting, because we're used to testing these down in the max zone, which is a ton of ambient light. Majority of most people are not going to have that kind of light in their environment. So right now I'm adding in the new colors right now. This is the pre-coated. For the pre-coated, what size is this? It's just 120-inch, 120-inch pre-coated. So these are going to be free color options. We need to put this, where we're going to put this at? Free color option right there. All right, we got the gunmetal, dark gunmetal. And now we got the black silver. Black silver is a little lighter than, it's all lighter than the gunmetal. That's one we have in the next room. I'm actually getting that one. So basically it combines, it has contrast, and this is crazy. It's kind of a contrast and kind of highlight silver, which is freaking crazy how it looks. Call this. We call black silver. I'm gonna put down black silver LZ. I'm gonna put down for the abbreviation for that. And we need to get a color scheme for that one, which it should be right here. And black silver, a little bit more in there. This is why I explained to you that when you develop a screen paint, the first thing you're going to be able to recognize is the screen paint's color. You have to be to tell exactly what color will it be. So it has a very strange color to it. So this color pattern you have here, this will allow you to be able to come close to the color that you have designed. That's why you have all these different forms of patterns. You can't see them up close. These are the patterns that you have that will allow you to be able to decide what color your product is. If you don't know how to work the website correctly, you won't even know where this option's at. That's why you have to go through the website very carefully to know your platform. I would say we're somewhere in that range right there of being black silver. Okay, go with that one. All right, second one is going to be the gamer paint, which I want one of these for myself. I'm gonna put down, let's see, even Taco has his own paint. Yeah, there's a Taco paint on here. Taco and Unicorn, they have their own on here, which we're going to be developing theirs tomorrow. We have already 1, 2, 3, 4 already for processing, already ready to go. One's already in the next room, already done, and we have a couple more to go. I told you out of that particular formula that we were blessed to be able to get, that it transferred to that format is crazy. Went right through the screen. We had a couple of DJs contacts on screen because summertime's coming up. People want to go out and on a party, and they're going to have these screens set up, and this technology is perfect for it. So we had a couple of people inquire about what kind of sprays, what kind of coatings were going to be on here. Now, keep in mind, this is something you don't have to do yourself. We do it ourselves. So, there we go. Very tired. Yesterday, I got a chance to sit down and just meditate and relax yesterday. All right, let me see. We're going to call that one the Extreme Gamer. I guess we'll put that in all caps too. Make sure we got that right. Where did you pop it back? Because I'm seeing this long thing here. I'm not seeing anything else here in the dashboard. Where are you at? You're not even in there, are you? No, you're not. Why are you not in there? Let's see. We didn't go through. Let's try that one again. I'm pretty sure you can put more than one color down here. I'm pretty sure. We're kind of acting like you can't do it. Let me come out of here real quick. We're going to exit out of this one because right now it's acting a bit buggy. I hate it when their pages act buggy. They do this crap all the time. All right, 38 gunmetal, good dark gunmetal. Let's go in here and try this again because I don't know why it did that. It wasn't supposed to do that. We have to as many color options as possible and refuse to put them in. We're gonna call the other one, black silver, black. Got the color perfect for that and everything. Silver, LT stands for light. We'll just put down light because you know I don't want to confuse anybody. Light, or just put down yeah, light, LT light. All right, let's go for that one again because she decided to have a little fit there. And let's get her color in there just right. She decided to have a little fit. Let me apply you and go back in and see what happens. All right, go back in, hit it again, on the apply. There we go. Do something for a minute, hold on. There we go. I was wondering where that was popping up at. We figured out, there it is right there. There it is, the color right there. We're gonna come here, we're gonna bring it down below. Put it below. And she still doesn't want to play right with me. Can you go below? She's gonna wanna go below. I hate it when these pages don't act right. And it literally they have fits. All right, let's do it this way instead. All right, now you want below. All right, so I'm trying to figure out why you're doing this. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just work around you. That's all. You don't want to do it right. We'll just work around you. So for some reason, when I'm writing out the title colors here, it decides that it doesn't want to go any farther here. So it's cutting it off here. And then when I go down and try to put it below, it doesn't want to put the entire thing down. It only was half of it. So no problem, we'll play this game. We'll put down half of the E right there, and then we'll go below, and we'll write a whole new paragraph at the bottom, and then delete that one at the top. It's more than one way to skin a cat. I don't have this expanded. Well, I might as well because I got to do the demonstration anyway for the screen in the back. I was going to show you a little bit of that today, but once I expand this out, it's hard to get it back in because my phone's sort of weird. All right, let me see. Let's see. So we're going to have this down as extreme. Extreme gamer. This is screen gamer. Screen gamer. We'll put it down as 38. All right, and then we'll come up with the color for this one. Oh, Mother George, I swear. Computer's gonna test my patience today, it really is. Let's go again. 38, extreme gamer. So I hate this one sometimes. The color options have you nuts. Can we get it that time? Boom. Okay, we got it. Good gracious, man. You gotta fight for some of this stuff. All right, let's go in here with the color for this one right here. Let me see. Here we go. And we're gonna X this one out because we don't need that. Nope, get it out of here. We don't need it. We just need that one. We're good. Let's go in and supply. All right, so we got then we get two other colors we ain't got downstairs yet. And before we add all this in, I want to put in why we got this on the. I don't have to write this back in. Once this is written, then you don't have to go back and do this again, which I'm happy about that part. Let's go put in 38. This is another gamer paint. Extreme unicorn. You know, we got that indefinite correct. Unicorn. We should get that right there. We go unicorn. Extreme unicorn. 38. All right. So the marker for that one, and that one's going to be a bit of a pink color to it. Okay. Apply that. And last one we need to put in is, come on, give me that marker, give me that marker. There we go. Stop playing with me. We gotta put in 38. Let's see. 38. Let's see. Might as well put it in. It's that one too. Put another extreme in. Extreme taco. You know, I'm joking, right? Taco's paint is going to be insane. You don't want to go against taco paint. Trust me. You do not want to be embarrassed by a paint named after my cat. You do not want to go to that. Trust me. We're going to actually berserk that paint right there. It's going to be berserk because it has a crazy name to it. So it's going to have an insane berserk form of coating attached into it to make it berserk. So bottom line is, yeah, you go against it, you will get crushed by it with no problem. It'll be easy. As I said before, I had a customer contact me yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. No, Saturday. Saturday contacted me Saturday, and about the new screen paints were coming out. The Titan, they're coming, the Titan technology. And the guy was real nice. He's from California, real cool dude, real nice from California. We had a nice conversation with him and all. And the first thing he stated, and I told you it was going to come up, it's going to start. First thing he stated was, "I see what's going on." And I said, "What you mean?" "I see that you went over and you have ordered multiple of their products." And we come on, man, we got the receipts laying on the table. We ordered multiples of the receipts. Man, we ordered everything in every shopping cart they had twice, sometimes twice. And he said, "I also see that the fact that you have requested them to buy directly from the site because they thought that they were buying from us." I said, "No, they were never buying from us. They have never purchased any orders from us. That's why they don't have any receipts. That's why if you ask them to bear a receipt, they can't bear a receipt because they have never placed an order." And the guy was like, "Who the freak does reviews that way? When you do reviews against a company, you buy the items from the company, or the company ships them to you. And I ain't shipping you jack for free at all, period. I paid for every last one of your products, and a lot of money to it that. And he said, yeah, I just noticed that. He said, they're scared to buy your product. So keep in mind, if you're afraid, if you've done all these reviews on our products, and that's what the customer was saying crystal clear, and I'm glad everybody's getting the point on that, that if you did all these reviews against our product, why is it taking so long for you to put the order in for the product we have on the sites? And the reason why is, and the customer drawed up, he said the demonstrations they were doing were fake, because it wouldn't be a problem. If you tested, it's like saying if you tested a car, you tested, say your car tested this car, you gave it bad ratings and so and so and so, and if someone actually gives you the physical car itself and you don't want to do the test, like, nah, I'm good, you're making all these excuses because you faked your demonstrations because you're busted. And that's what he pointed out. And I said, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So all that time when we were telling y'all that our product wasn't doing that, and this guy was going out doing all these fake demonstrations on our product, and finally, this is the reason why we are going to court. This is the reason why he's being slapped with a lawsuit. He slandered our product. One end did fake demonstrations and slandered our product. It should not take that long to purchase a paint. It really shouldn't. You're going to tell me, come on, everybody's a consumer. Everybody buys at the end of the day. We all shop and buy at the end of the day. You're going to tell me it takes you that long to go buy a product? Are you kidding me? We're going into a month. This will be a month after we pass. It'll be a month. It shouldn't take that long. I went in that fast, bought the product. The guy said, I see what you wanted and bought the product, and the guy gave your money back. Yeah, it doesn't take long. You go in and buy, that's it. And it's no excuses. They can't put up there saying they're financially strapped, because they're not both financially strapped. We all know that. So no, it's not that. It's the fact that they can't bring the real product in because they can't tamper with it. And the customer put it so crystal clear when he said that, yeah, because, you know, who does the demonstrations with open containers? You know what I mean? It's like you're doing a demonstration on food and the food comes to you open. You know, like, what the freak? You know, again, you're not going to trust it. And neither should you trust somebody who's going to do a demonstration with open containers. And like I said, if they were doing the test as they claimed they were doing, if they had the product and the product did what it was supposed to do, then why is it taking so long to place an order? And mind you, even the customer brought it up and he said, this guy even called your house. I said, yeah, he called my house right after we just got finished doing a demonstration. He calls the house asking for confirmation and letting me know that I'm being recorded in a live stream. I'm like, go ahead, buy the paint. Why do you need to talk to me? I don't talk to you when I buy. I just go on the website and I go buy. So he said, yeah, they find it really suspicious that the fact that they just, both of them are just refusing at all costs. And we've asked them multiple times to come in and buy, multiple times. And again, no orders today either. No orders today, nothing came in. Because I wouldn't be making this, no orders came in. But the minute we place an order through them, boom, money either they sit on the order and they refuse to ship it out. Even after we request through PayPal that we only want the item only, they will put that money in quick. They'll make sure the money will get there before the 10 days is up. Or they'll send us weird stuff in the mail. So they can't back their products, number one, and they won't buy our products to do reviews because they know what's going to happen. A 100% 38 Black Widow would walk into that environment and it would trash their products easily. It takes out certified screens with no problem. So I know the cake walk through their stuff like nothing. And that's the reason why they can't do the reviews. They will never, ever do a review because they know they have to buy directly from us. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad the customer we talked about that. And he said, yeah, I saw that. He said, I saw that. And you've been requesting, ask them, and they just refuse to do it. And that's what they've been doing. And this is the reason why, you know, we're taking him to court. That's the same thing. He went to this whole rant about, because we have his address. He went to this whole rant about posting people's address. We don't have to post your address. We found your address. Something you did to a customer. I don't know what you did to him. I've never seen a customer post an entire shipping label. They may post the person's address, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, and you're going to get mad about that. So I'm always posting people's addresses. No, we don't post people's address. We ran into somebody that was posting your address. We even showed you the page where you can go to where the customer posted your entire address. Whatever you did to tick this individual off, and it probably wasn't good, yeah, he posted it. And then we found out that, looking farther into it, the comment, I'm like, why would he give you praise and then post you at the same time. The praise was from somebody else that was trying to back your product for you. That original post was from the dark images and all that was from the person who was unsatisfied with the item. And whatever went on between maybe your return policy isn't all that great, and it really isn't all that great, he got mad, he posted your information because there's no other excuse for it. So again, he was really terrified about and why he was so upset and frantic about that, because we get people our address all the time. People have to ship back stuff back to the house all the time. So we get people our address all the time. I'm not afraid to put my address in. When I place orders, I put addresses in left and right. I don't care. I'm good. But these guys are terrified. And the reason why they're terrified, because they do a lot of dirt to people and they don't want people knowing where they live at. That's why. That's why he went into a rant, because he was scared. He went on Instagram. He ticked off a lot of people. Jamie came in with a fake account, several of them. And he started calling people racial slurs and all kinds of stuff. He ticked off some pretty individuals at the end of the day you don't want to tick off. And he went there, he carried on in that room. And there were people coming back like, yo, is this you? I said, no, that's not me. That's a fake account guy by so-and-so and so. So they were like, okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. We'll take care of it. You ticked off some people, man. And that's why he got scared when we're in there and we're in the room and I'm doing my work and all. So I'm in there, we're talking about how, his website is bogus. And he started talking all this trash and I sent his address to him. He went off. Most people, like I said, that would go through a situation like that would usually deny it. Those clearly just say, well, hey, look, you got the wrong address. I don't live there anymore. That's my brother's address, my sister's address. He didn't do any of those. He went off on a rant. He said, oh, I'm going to get your YouTube account deleted. You wouldn't have said that, or canceled, whatever. You wouldn't have said that if the address wasn't real. And on top of that, I have a buddy of mine who does certain things for us, and he found where you actually live at. He found your apartment, everything from that address. Yeah, that's where you lay your head at. That's why he was terrified. Because these jokers, like I said, at the end of the day, because they treat me this way, they treat a lot of people the same way. They do. Because anybody who ticks them off, that is who they are. When people get upset, people show their real side to them. You will really see what a person really is like when you trigger them. And when these people trigger, they show their true sides. The memes, curse words, all that crazy stuff you see them do to us, they do to other people the same way. A person who has a bad temper is not going to basically treat everybody a certain way. If he snaps, he's going to explode the same way on everybody, because that is what his temper does. And this is exactly what he did. He went to these rooms. He tried to discourage these individuals from following us. They told him, no, go about your business. They found out the account was fake because several people posted the account that he was making was fake. And they told him to get lost. So he got mad and he went into these rants, these crazy rants of racial slurs and all kinds of crazy stuff. He went off. And the thing about it, he's hiding behind these accounts thinking, oh, they don't know where I live at. They can't get to me. Oh, but they do. They do know where you live at. And the thing about it is, if I was you and I'm not you, and thank God I'm not you, because, man, I could imagine the kind of things that you do at the end of the day. I could have went over there and said, hey, guys, you looking for this particular individual? Boop, here's his address right here. Go get him. I didn't even do that. That's not my nature. I don't do stuff like that. That address is in my account for the legal purposes that it's going to be designed for, as in hitting you with the rest of the lawsuits, because we have more lawsuits to hit you with. We're not done with you yet. You got a bunch of lawsuits coming to you, and some criminal charges we're working on right now too. So yeah, that's all that's for. But yeah, the address is on Facebook. Somebody posted it. Somebody got ticked off at him, and he posted his address, and that's what happened. That's how we got up there. So he went to this whole rant, talking about, oh, I'm going to get you for posting my, whatever, man, blah, 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 blah. Stop calling Karen all day. You're a Karen at the end of the day. You posted my address a long time ago, and that was it. You know what I mean? This is who you are. And then when somebody finds something about you, like I said, I didn't even post it, and these guys don't even know anything about you at the end of the day. I went about my business. But if I were you, at the end of the day, your address would have popped over there in a hot second. And some of those guys live in California, right in your neck of the woods. But I'm not that type of person. I don't do stuff like that. We don't do those kind of tactics at the end of the day. The only thing we do to protect our company is we use your own dumb nonsense against you. And that's what we do. So that's why we got all those those videos and canceled orders and videos of you cursing and carrying on and doing all this stuff, you do that destruction to yourself, and we just use it against you. That's all we do. You give us ammunition every time. You give us nothing but ammo. We're going to leave this right here. So we're going to apply this. All this should be in this one for the next 3 screens right there. So that's all we do. I don't have to go in and make memes and lie about people. I don't have to lie. Basically, you give us evidence. That's why we don't have to go in and lie about anything. Yesterday, when you sat there, the last video, one of the videos I did against you, when you said that, you know, your landlord did all, no, 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 no. You lied so much in that demonstration, it wasn't even funny. You don't even have to be a professional painter to pick that one up. I don't know where you got that freaking information from, but you know, if you're gonna lie like that on camera, who knows what else you're gonna lie about when it comes to your products? You got right up there and you lied to all those people who was watching you. Well, the only people we saw in the stream were all trolls. We didn't see any customers in there. These people we know because we blocked them multiple times, so we know who they are. But the only people who were commenting back were just trolls. There were no people in the room, no people in there at all watching. But anyway, you can't just, the things just don't add up. I just couldn't figure out how he came up with the conclusion of the adding of the screens, because like I said, you know, we have a 250 in the back, and the 250 is massive. It's big. There's no way in the world you're going to go in and you're going to coat that 250 inch screen with 2 quarts of paint. You can't even prime it with 2 quarts of paint. It takes a lot to prime something that big. So I couldn't figure out where he got that calculation from. And then watching him on camera, that he couldn't even tell how many quarts went into a gallon. And you started off with 2, 4. You had it the last one was, I mean, the second one was 4. You had it 6, 8. I don't know where the freak is 4, 6, and 8 coming from if you're talking about a gallon. And you're talking about putting quarts to equal gallons. So that's pretty much where we now know where the policy came from of him trying to figure out, you know, I had all that down here, but it's new. Where the policy came in, him trying to figure out exactly how many quarts go into a product. So it's just so much with this guy. It's unbelievable. It really is a lot. But remember, you naysayers that come into my room, cutting up and carrying on, acting up, you got the nerve to call me idiot at the end of the day. Ooh, no. Remember they said a fool follows a fool. And if that's what you support, that's what you are at the end of the day. And apparently, like I said, math skills, you don't have to have professional math skills to be in the type of business, but you should at least know how many quarts go into a gallon. Come on, man, that's basic. 38 Black Widow. We got the I thought I put the one come down there. So we gotta do that all 3 twice. Gah. I gotta make us work today for this. We got enough to do. I had to go yesterday. I want to anchor the screen down yesterday. We'll probably put the anchors, and anchors came out nice. I'm definitely gonna be buying those more often. They got my business for the rest of my life. The best anchors ever seen in my life. We had a good, we heard to be hurricane proof. We had a windstorm come through there, man. Man, not one of the anchors pulled up, man. That's really stayed intact. I was like, yep, this is what we're buying. I can honestly go on to Amazon and review that product. And like, yeah, we tested that thing, got 250 inch screen, got hit by a windstorm, and stayed in its place. Yeah, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. See if we can get this to come up another way. We should have it there. Get some different versions of this. Yeah, but that's what he was ticked off about. He was more mad at the fact that we have this information, and I guess he thought we were going to be the same as him, thinking with those same dirty tactics. Nobody, I'm not you. I don't do what you do at the end of the day. You know, you do so much dirt to people, and I think that's what he feared the most, because he didn't want people coming up and finding out where his whereabouts were. Well, you gotta learn to treat people a little better, man. You do. Even people get nasty with me. I don't entertain them on that level. I don't go into arguments with them or none of that. Nope. I just say, find God and hang the phone up on you. Go about my business. That's it. I ain't got time to entertain the devil. All right, let me see. Black silver, we're gonna put that there. Let me see another one. We're supposed to put this one. Is supposed to be Extreme Unicorn. Extreme. So these are the two coatings. I can't wait. The black, silver, light, gorgeous, man. It's absolutely gorgeous, man. That screen is beautiful. He's gonna enjoy the screen. We shipped this out today. I'm gonna check his tracking number. We have to get him a tracking number for this one too. Extreme gamer. Remember, you're supposed to have a 38. It's gonna drop before I put the 38 on the end. I hate this. Why do you always drop? You put the 38 on the end. You should really put that there. Oh, it's just the other page was doing that. Oakley dokley. Oh, no, it did it anyway. I hate that crap. You got to start off with the whole full sentence. If not, it will drop the entire thing. You have to start all over again. Extreme gamer. Yep, so that's where that goes at. That's what he's over there ranting about right now, about the whole address thing. Well, you know, learn not to tick people off at the end of the day, and nobody won't get mad and push your entire address, and that's what he did. We got to put this one here. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Okay, that's more of that 6 right there. All right, and then I want to apply that. Come back in, and I want to put the unicorn. Extreme unicorn. All right, so we have right now, I have no idea what we're gonna name it. We got an extra one down there, but I haven't figured out, we gotta coat that thing to see what that's gonna look like, because I don't even know what it's gonna look like yet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new coatings. Actually, no, we have 4 new coatings for the acoustic screens. This is only for the acoustic screen. You can't buy. I actually had someone trying to call in to buy the formula that we spray on the screen. Tried to see if it was available, and we had to tell them, no, it's not available. Only we have access to that. You can't buy it. But sorry. Extreme unicorn. The unicorn is a gamer paint for girls. We should put that in there. No, but if I put down girl gamer, then yeah, you know what the heck? Yeah, might as well shoot. Fine. Only each know the difference between the two. I mean, if you buy it anyway, who cares? Whatever. Extreme unicorn. Extreme unicorn. Yeah, fine deal. Let's see. And we're still waiting. I told you, end of this month. I bet you not the orders will go through. Oh no. I gotta say. Extreme unicorn. See, the thing about it is, really don't want to waste the money on buying his paint. We've had his paint here. We've had it here so many times, it's not even funny. I got videos that date back to 2019 of us having his products. I got unboxings that literally go back that far. We had this product here so many times this time, and it all did the exact same thing. It matched house paint every single time we brought it over here. It was just a waste of time to pop open this container and have it match house paint every single time. Every single one we bought matched house paint, and we were able to make it. And we were able to make it by using the tutorial video, not our own from idea of making it. We used his own tutorial video, how to make it. And he still hasn't even done the challenge on that. That really shouldn't be a challenge at the end of the day. It's your own video that you literally need to go in and make that black and white paint mixture and put it against your product. But then again, you remember, he doesn't know the difference between a huge night and day. If you look out my windows right now, it's nighttime. It's not daytime. So he doesn't know the difference, because if it's a slight little bump, a light little bump, he's going to say, oh, it's a huge massive difference, like he did with the network gray. So he doesn't know the difference. And on our website, we show that he has a pattern of doing this. He did it with the white projection screen. He did it with the bare silver screen, and he did it with the network gray. All of them match, every last one of them. But in his eyes, it's a huge, massive difference. No, man, it's not a huge, massive difference. You'd be surprised how many people at the end of the day will go into a furniture store, look at 2 pieces of furniture that look exactly the same. One could be slightly off of a slightly light little shade difference, and they will go, well, what's the price difference? And they'll go, with this one over here, slightly off, is around $1,000. This one over here will cost you $5,000. They'll sit there and go, I'll take the one for $1,000. No one's going to know that. I can't even see the difference from here, to tell you the truth. Honestly, who really cares? That's how people are, literally. Because if it's very, very close to matching it, And they're not going to sit there and go, oh, very few people, oh, no, it has to be exactly the same. I'll spend, and very few people will do that. Most people will sit there and go, so what? No, I ain't going to really want to notice that. People do that with clothes. People do that with sneakers. Yeah, all the time. Whatever. Anyway, I see with generic stuff, they do that stuff. It looks exactly like the real thing. Like, what would I really care for? You know, yeah. That's it. You got to show a massive difference. Like one table being one color, because oh crap, yeah, I can see the difference. This one's definitely so and so and so. I mean, I don't want to spend the money, but I'll definitely spend the money because I can see there's a huge difference in that right there. There you go. That's why you got to show a difference between night and day. That's the Extreme Unicorn. I'm going to change it on the other end. Girl gamers. Well, we'll market it as Extreme Unicorn as a girl gamer paint because that's what it is. It's actually a girl gamer paint. Girls don't have anything. You ever go into a GameStop and look around? There is nothing in there for girls in there. There's no hardly any stuff. Controllers, headsets. They just started making that stuff. And one for a long time, they had nothing to call their own. Nothing to call their own. So what a better way to make a screen paint customized for them? Now, like I said, if you're a guy at the end of the day and this is what you like, knock yourself out. Who the heck's going to judge you? But other than that, they really don't have anything to call their own. They really don't. And I love when people say, "Oh, but girls can't be gamers." Yeah, right. And I argue that one down big time. Trust me. When I was doing Gears of War, we had this girl. She was on there. She was about 13. She was a madman when it came to sniping. She was good. She was real good. Really, really good. I mean, pretty much we won most of our games because of her, because no one could move. We could go and do whatever we wanted. We had free roam because we had an amazing sniper on our team. And mind you, she was bouncing around. We was on a 360 way back. She was bouncing around from game to game, and nobody would let her play. Number one, she was young. Number two, she was a girl. They wouldn't let her play. They didn't realize they had a girl was a sniper. She was really, really good. Her game was good. Never checked her stats, nothing. Just no. But all my boy, we accept everybody. We accept all the misfits. That's why my team was unbeatable because we had all misfits on our team. We had people that were good. So we brought her in. So rules on my rules is you don't this, you don't do that, so and so and so. Everybody chill, we get along, we just have fun. That's how it is. Man, we went and we wiped everybody clean, man. Anytime she came in, man, that was the end. We had people that would log out of the game because they saw her gamer tag pop up. Nah, they wouldn't deal with that. She was a killer. She was good. But man, yeah, and then people were sending her invites. They were offering her freaking like free Xbox Live for freaking like 2 years, all kinds of crazy stuff to get her to change teams, and she wouldn't change. Her loyalty was with us because we accepted her. Because everybody else turned her down. Those are the gamers, man. We take in all the misfits, the people that nobody wanted at the end of the day, and we go and we crush you guys at the end of the day. We just dog y'all out. And that's what she was doing. Nobody could move. Nobody could get anything because she was killing them before they would get up. The guy was ticked off. There's people snapping and cursing about hitting the respawn button over and over again. They were accusing her of hacking, all kinds of crazy stuff, but she was wiping them out left and right. And we could go do whatever we wanted. I could sit there in the middle of a battlefield and just pause my controller and get something to eat. Nobody was going to be to touch me while I was sitting out there. I used to brag about that too. Sit there and say, yo, I'm going to drop my controller right here. I'm going to go downstairs and make me a sandwich. And she got my back. Nobody could touch me. She'd be wiping them out left and right. Yeah, she was good. That's why I say just don't deny people, man. When people come in, don't deny them because they this, that, and the other, man. If they come and they start carrying on and acting up and you get rid of them or give them a chance at least. You never know what you might have at the end of the day. You want to deny somebody because they sound young or they may be a female gamer, whatever. You don't want them on your team. You have no idea what you might be letting go. Give them a chance first. If they don't do well, then at least you just kick them off the team. But at least you give them a chance to play. You never know what you might be getting at the end of the day. Oh man, I used to love playing Gears, man. She was real good, man. I used to stay bragging in that game because I had her on my team. I dropped my controller and I said, "Y'all, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna go get myself a sandwich." I used to love doing it. Coming back, I see her kill count just went through the roof because people were trying to kill me. They was ticked off. Man. When I used to do Unreal Tournament, I used to do Unreal Tournament on PC. We used to build your own rigs. You had to go in and play in tournament, and you had to use your own rigs. If you played Unreal Tournament, not the console version, keyboard and mouse only, you know that there's a difference in that. And I used to go and play the version on Xbox 360. And everybody on there is playing on console. If you play on PC, you know there's a weapons combo. People are like, what the freak is a weapons combo? There's a weapons combo in Unreal Tournament. You just have to not use your weapons right. People going there, they just start firing rounds off because all the excitement going around. They don't know how to calm down and strategize your kills. So pretty much there's weapon combos like the plasma rifle, the bio rifle. I love the bio rifle. So when I would fire the bio rifle, I would fire it behind you. You would think I'd miss. No, I charge up that plasma, that huge plasma ball would come out, boom, blast you right into the goo, and you disappear. Or my favorite was the rocket launcher. That's my all-time favorite because rocket launcher, if you know how to use it right, if you hold down the button, you can charge up your rockets, and they would just drop out these little rockets like ding, 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 all over the place. We used to drop them down the stairs, all kinds of stuff, man. But my favorite part was to jump off a platform and make it rain rockets, and in between come in with the Stinger, which is a rail gun, and just spray in between. There's no way to get out of that situation. It's raining explosives, and someone's firing a rail gun in between that. Nowhere to go. Gotta not use your weapon combos. So everybody thought I was in there hacking, and I was basically in there cheating. I was like, no, I used to play this on PC. You know, console players don't understand how to use y'all freaking weapons correctly. Y'all come in here running here, shooting everything that moves, and y'all don't know how to use your weapon combos. We used to have a ball in there, man. I used to have a little speech when I used to go in and play. Oh, I miss it. They need to bring another Unreal Tournament out for freaking PC. They haven't made one in a while. Let me see. Had it for Xbox when it came out. Unreal Tournament. This was my game right here. This was my game right here. It's all I played. And I had it for the Xbox 360. If we can have the time to look through all this mess and figure out where it's at. Oh, I freaking love that game so much, man. That game was fun. I met a lot of cool people on that. All right, so in here we got, in our selection, we got the 38 dark gunmetal. That's one we already have. We had 38 black widow, which we have. We have a black silver light. That's the one in the next room. I like that one. We have the 38 gamer right there. And then we have a 38 gamer unicorn. That's for the ladies. Kaboom. Let's see if we got all of them. Did we activate this one? Because we ran out of these. We got them back in stock where he's 100. Which ones these are? These are the 120s. See, we ran out of these over the weekend. We got more of those in. That's a re. I'm gonna put down 50. We'll do 50 will buy from me. Got more of those 50 in there. So right there. Let's see that. Let's go over to let's see. This one's been done, right? Let's check and make sure we got the selection for this one's been done. Yeah, that's all in there. Okay, it's good. It's all done. All right. We don't have the one for the, we don't have the size for the, whatchamacallit, for the 150s. These are, that's a 150. I'm gonna start looking for, I need to go find me, I gotta hire somebody. So I need to find somebody that sews, because I'm looking at these screens that they have. Now we got a coating that all we have to do is hit a black surface with it, and it converts it automatically right from the door. You have any idea how much time I save because of that coating? So all I have to do is the surface, and it causes the surface to react to read white light. So I am looking for someone to be able to make these screens we buy from that company. We're going to make our own screens, but our screens are going to automatically be black. I'll use all black fabric, and then we coat it down with that coating. Done. I don't have to go in and prime jack at the end of the day. Nothing at all. Period. At all, period. Because we're using a spray-on application instead of a roll-on. So we can hang them up, spray them down, be done in no time at all. So I got somebody, got a few people I'm talking to that actually sew, and you have to use those heavy-duty machines, them industrial sewing machines for those. Let's see. Did we get the light? We got the light, right? Where's the light at? Where's the this one's missing here? There it is right there. That's the other one we need. All right, that's all of them. All right, apply those. So these are going to be available today. Save this. Yeah, we're going to start making our own stuff. Like the inflatable screens, we're going to make our own inflatable screen surfaces, our own materials and stuff like that. I'm getting tired of buying. I'm just going to start making my own. Okay. Black Widow is going to have a price drop. Reason for the price drop because it has to make way for the Titan. Titan is going to be soon available. We just have to do ultra short throw test, which is the last test. Outside test, well, it's outside right now. So we've been there and done that one already. And the gamer one, because we gamed off the 250-inch screen out there. So yeah, it came out nice for gaming. Let me see. Right there. Now, when you go into the page, you will see that it's a free color option. All right, let me go over here to Marketplace. I have people saying, where's it at? We can't find it. It's right here. So when you go in to any one of these are the acoustic screens. Click on here. And right there, there's the color option right there. So the color you want is free. You cannot check out of a shopping cart until you get pick a color option. Please note, and we can't explain this enough, this will not work on knockoff projectors. I don't care what you paid for your projector. I don't care what it's called at the end of the day. It could be called the Zoom Zoom, the Room Room, the Rah Rah. Doesn't make a difference. It's not going to work. We have a selection of projectors right under the shopping cart. This is our policy. All that information is right there for you. And right there, it says these are projectors that we only support. If your projector's not up here, we don't support it. It's not going to work on the screen. We got people that will even look at this, go down and see that policy there, and they will look at it and they'll go, well, my projector is 8K or 10K or 20K and 15 or 20,000 lumens. You have any idea how bright a 20,000 lumen projector will be if it hits the side of a white wall? You thought those projectors were reflecting, like we use 4,000 and 5,000 projectors in an environment, hit a white wall. Do you have any idea what a 20,000 would look like? My goodness. Your house, you ever seen the movie The Exorcist where the house imploded and it just turned into that little ball and there's light shooting from every crack in every corner? That's literally what would be going off in front of your house. And if you walked in front of a 20,000 lumen projector, yeah, there's a good chance that your retinas are destroyed. There's no way in the world you're walking in front of one of those bad boys and you're going to come out unscathed. That is not going to happen. You're going to get jacked up one way or another. You'll be doing Stevie Wonder impersonations all night. You think I'm joking? It takes a while to get used. Now, I couldn't never get used to a 20,000, but I'm used to walking in front of 5,000 lumen projectors. But it takes a long while to get used to that, and I've done it quite a time. A few times I walked on the 3,000 when I first started. Yeah, I kind of turned my head. It's a lot of light to be hit with, but once when you get in the business, you walk in front of these things all the time. But 20,000, 6,000, 7,000, oh heck no! I avoid those things at all costs. Good way to get jacked up real quick, real fast. You don't have a 20,000 lumen projector. You just don't have one. Number one, especially when they had those little tiny small projectors that are about this freaking big, and they're talking about, oh, but I got 20,000. The lamp is bigger than the projector. What are you talking about? There's no way in the world. We got venue projectors up here. I'm not venue projectors. We got the high-end projectors up here, and they don't work well at all. Period. I think somebody put in. They got a Bowmaker. Yeah, Bowmaker. Bowmaker is a knockoff projector right there. Right here. It's the blacklist. If you want to get to the blacklist, you go to more at the far end where it says more right here. And that will take you to the blacklist and fake projectors. And in there, you will see why we explained to you why you don't go near these knockoff fake projectors. With all the video demonstrations, I love it when people go on YouTube. They'll have people that will review these projectors. They review the projectors, got good marks. What color was the screen that we're using? How dark the environment? The environment was pitch black dark. The screens they were using were either white or light gray. That's what they were using. Oh, just give me my page. White or light gray. That's what they're using. So you get it home, you set it up, you realize you don't want to be in the dark, your colors are washed out, you can't pull a contrast level. Then you watch my demonstrations of us sitting in fully lit environments, of us displaying with color and all this other good stuff, and you want the same thing. That's why you contact us. The problem is our paint's not going to work with it. It's not going to work with it at all. We got demonstrations on here with a 15,000 lumen projector versus a projector that's only around 4,000 lumens. His screen just doesn't, they don't work. They have really, 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 really bad specifications on these. All these projectors we have, and people who went in and tried to use our paints will not support that projector. That's what came up. That's why we advise you, do not use knockoff projectors. They do not work. Can't read it. And these are people who we put these, we put this information at the bottom, and they figure because they spent $3,100 for this projector, it's 5,000 lumens. That's not even 5,000 lumens. Look at that. There's no way in the world I'm looking at this wall. That's a 5,000 lumen projector. Not even close to it. Maybe 1,500 lumens. Yeah, but not no 5,000 lumens. If that was 5,000 lumens, it'd be light reflecting off the walls and everything. This whole entire area would be really super bright. There's no anywhere that's 5,000 lumens. That's way below 5,000. That's the Bowmaster. That's the customer we told who bought it. He was a cool dude, real nice guy. 150-inch screen, bought that projector. They buy that projector, I gotta change that out too. They buy that projector because most people will sit there and say, well, it does 4K. And I'm like, no, it doesn't do 4K. That projector uses pixel shifting technology. It's not native 4K. You have a watered down fake version of 4K. You don't even have 4K at the end of the day. You don't have it. Your projector is probably mostly 1080p based. That's it. But you don't have 4K. It's not native. And then if they get done with that little argument, then they're going, well, I got it because it does a 150-inch screen. No, well, here's the problem. You can't, we've been to this before, we had this conversation. You can't basically compress pixels and actually enlarge the screen at the same time. So you're trying to enlarge the image to 150, but you're trying to compress it at the same time to make it sharper and brighter. Something's got to give at the end of the day. So they can only keep them at a certain size. At 150-inch, his resolution starts to deteriorate because he can't even compress the pixels to get the tighter, sharper image because he's too busy trying to expand them at the same time. So that's not going to work. There's a certain area you can actually use it, which is probably about 120, be pushing it. But anyway, yeah, that's how it came out dark. Like this. This is how we know when we look at them. We know they're using a fake projector on there. It should never look like this. See how the whites are off? See how the light's not even reflecting off there? Yeah, it's all from a fake projector. Can't use fake projectors, don't work. Even the color wheels are horrible in them. And that's $3,300 for a projector that can't even pull up proper color. This is why we have this on the list of fake projectors we don't support. Now we had to, this customer, he spent like $556 for this particular paint. So we shipped him out the what was it called? We shipped him out the light gray gunmetal. He has one of those over there too for it, because that would work with his projector with no problem. Definitely would work with no problem. So we sent it with a light gunmetal. That's when you saw the next one, it can pull those contrast levels, does all that crazy stuff. Yeah, he has one of them. So when somebody sits there and says out of their mouth, oh, you got stuck with 500 and you just lost your money, we have a return policy. Our return policy is actually quite amazing. We have customers that ship stuff if they don't like something or whatever, or we have them. And keep in mind, if you make a claim that the product is not working, we will have it shipped back to the house and we will test it live. It says it right there on the site. So it cuts down a lot of fraud. But anyway, But our return policy is actually fantastic. And again, all products are tested with batch numbers, so we know how they're going to work before they ship out the door. Anything else, we bring it down here for testing. You notice no paint has never came down here. No returns on the paints. Yeah, because them suckers have batch numbers on them. Now, as for the screens, like I said, if a customer brings down the screen, we test it down here and they say it's too dark. Well, if it pops up down here, then we have a problem. Then we have to contact you and tell you why this screen is pulling up down here and such and so and so and so. The other customer who we had a screen come down, had 100 inches came down here. We tested the screen, worked perfectly fine. Nothing. Calls him back and says, okay, what are we supposed to be looking at here? I got a screen here. It's functioning perfectly fine. Can you explain? He said, well, it's coming up dark on my end. Over here, it's too dark. We can't see it. So and so and so. So we throw the new coding onto the screen. Send the screen back over. He's still complaining. He can't see the screen. I said, what's your projector? My projector's an 8-man. Repeat that again. It's an 8-man projector. I explained to the customer that's a knockoff. We don't support them. Did you read the policy at the bottom of the page? That's why we have all that information for you to read. And at the bottom, he reads projector support only, what we support only. Yeah, that's the reason why I wasn't pulling up on the screen, because he had a knockoff projector. Can't use them. We can't express that enough to people. Do not use knockoff projectors. They do not work at all, period. Do not buy our products if you have a knockoff projector. We advise you, if you do have a knockoff projector and you are willing to depart from your knockoff projector, then you can contact us, and then that way we can help you get a projector for you that will work with a product that won't cost you an arm and a leg. Oh, hold on for a minute. I'm gonna pop into my Instagram account. This is why. Look at it. Look. Ah! It was blowing up. It's still blowing up. It's still blowing up. Hold on for a minute. We got to come back in here. I'm gonna see if I can go in and refresh my page. If I can get that to pop up again. Boom. That's 100 likes already. My Instagram is insane. We post on there like a couple minutes and boom, we blow up on Instagram. It's interesting. And YouTube really didn't hit that high. Instagram, we go off on Instagram. And you know, it's interesting because we got the one individual, the hater, you know he is, right? Who makes up the fake post. Anyway, trying to basically get these people that support us to keep from supporting us, to try to get them. His whole object is jealousy. He comes on and make the fake posts so he can get people to try to stay away from us, but it ain't working. At the end of the day, I keep telling you, you don't get this at the end of the day, Fernando, that all my technology comes from God. Everything. That's why we keep jumping. Every time we just posted just a couple of minutes yesterday. That was it. What did I get for likes on this one? Whoa, 105 likes on that one. That is amazing. What did we get on this one? 76. They usually like the whatchamacallits. On this one, we just showed off the screens out back. I showed off my screen set out the back of the house. Yeah, this is me setting up stuff yesterday. The backyard, trying to figure out what screen to display on. We got 150 on the top, 250, and 120-inch inflatable. Told you. Our numbers are crazy. Our numbers are crazy on freaking on Instagram. Any platform we drop on, our numbers go through the roof. Forum sites we jump on, our numbers go through the roof. YouTube, YouTube is what YouTube is. That's all. I'm sorry, people. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Y'all love the platform, but it is what it is. There's too many haters on here. And the haters get so mad at the end of the day, they want to follow you to your platform over there to try to get people to get mad by you, but people don't pay you no mind. They don't care. They don't care. They see the technology we do over here. They see it's real. So let's see what we got on this one. This was posted yesterday. This is a customer screen. That's one in the next room right there. We got 3,312 views off that one. And we received 105 likes on that one. This is the one we did outside on the porch, the patio, on the deck. We got 914 for that one. Yes, man. That's why I like posting on Instagram. I love posting on Instagram. Instagram's followers, man, they know to treat you right over here. They support you all the way. Not saying y'all don't support me. I got people on here that support me. They do. They support me on here. But we got a lot of people on here that are haters, that are very, very upset at the end of the day, that are angry. This is the post right here, Jamie. Let me see right here. That's our real post. This is Jamie's post right here. See, that's Jamie's hands work right there. Everybody know who he is. And this is where he got ticked off and got upset because people didn't want to listen to him at all. Nobody wanted to listen to him. So he in there making fake pages of me, ranting and carrying on, getting upset. And people were ignoring him. They was blocking him. And he didn't like it. He got upset. So he went into a racist rant. That's why he's terrified about the address. He's probably thinking, oh, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to make a fake account and put my address. We don't do stuff like that. I don't have time for that. Today, I have to paint a customer's screen. We got to finish doing a review on the customer's product in the back, so it's all good for him. We have to go outside. We have a demonstration set up out there. I still have to go in and do a ultra short throw test and get ready to mix the product for the beta tester for that one, so we can get the Titan online, get that started, get that sold. We just got a lot to do. And then on top of that, we have 4 more different coatings for the acoustic screens, which have to be done. You know what I mean? So again, I don't even know where you find time in it. Oh, guess your paint don't sell. That got to be it. That's the only way. You must not be doing any business if you got time to be doing that kind of nonsense at the end of the day, because we don't have that kind of time. Just like that guy who sat there and sent me that racial slur and sat there and said, oh, you're a hard person to get a hold of. Yeah, because I work at the end of the day. I work. I don't have time to be on the phone screaming racial slurs at people and texting with weird messages. I work. So I don't know where you guys get the time at, but y'all need to find a hobby or get a second job or something. All right, we're all done here. This is all finished. Man, I can't believe I hit that money that fast. Good gracious. We just posted that. How many hours ago did we post this? We posted this like 9 hours ago. We got 9 hours. 9 hours ago we posted that. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We'll post it tomorrow. Posting today. I got some new stuff I'm putting on it today. Oh, let me see. Hold on for a minute. Oh, we did the Transformers on it yesterday too. Transformers. This is when we did the Transformers on the 250 outside. That's our numbers. That's my numbers after a couple minutes of my post. And we reached 70 on that one. They definitely wanted to talk to Ben on that one. They wanted to know exactly where to get the paint from, where to buy it from. People were asking what movie it was or what series of movies it was. So we had some fun with that one in there. I'm going to start posting my customers' demonstrations on here too. Customers' demonstrations, the fellow I showed you, the one that did the 38 Black Widow, he got 710 on that site. And like this setup he had in there, that's a 1400 lumen projector right there. Yeah, our numbers are way, way higher. And gentlemen, I did check your numbers. Well, one of y'all are not even on here to begin with, and the other one, your numbers are really crazy low. You get 1 or 2. 1 or 2 at the most. Yeah, because everybody, you keep in mind, and here, the home theater is a dime a dozen, man. It's just a whole lot of people do home theater on here. A lot of people do home theater on here. We want to go check to see how many people were doing projection screen setups, and everybody does these demonstrations. I'm saying not to put anybody down, but everybody does a lot of people. Most people do demonstrations. They do them in the dark. We're the only ones that do demonstrations on massive giant screens. We do demonstrations in fully lit environments. Those are the ones that blow up the highest, are the ones where you see me walking in fully lit environment and I'm moving my camera around and these people are watching my screens fire up in these fully lit environments. We just had one woman in one site we was in. We showed up to King Kong on the 250, and she said, wow, the image is so crystal clear. What projector you're using? And I said, no, that's the screen paint. The projector we're using is a 720p, $270 outdated Christie. She said, you got to be kidding me. That projector is doing that? I said, yeah, on that screen paint. That's why we don't start off with these high and expensive projectors. If I want to say, yeah, we're using a $40,000 Christie projector, blah, 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 yeah, clearly you're going to see it's coming from the machine. It's definitely coming from the machine. The paint would get no credit whatsoever. So using these crappy projectors, people come to like, you getting that from that projector? Yeah, they know at the end of the day, if we can get that from that projector, then the high-end projectors, they can get much, much better. Much, much better. But he comes in there and posts, he's showing demonstrations in the dark. That's a dime a dozen. Everybody does demonstrations in the dark. Big deal. What's the difference between yours and mine? I turn the lights out, I get the same results. What's the difference? There you go. That's why his numbers aren't that high, and that's why he gets mad. He has to basically design those weird accounts. Let me see where we're going today. Yeah, we're done. We pretty much got our updates in. I gotta go in. I gotta get ready for my screen in the back room because I want to get ready. We have to get a tracking. I think we got a tracking number for that customer. I'm pretty sure we got one already for him. If we don't, we gotta get one in there for him. We also do have to put the delay policy in there too, which we haven't had a chance to put that in there all either. Our delay policy. Let me see. But for those, for him to flip out and say, oh, we got it, we delivery looked up as no, buddy. Don't go into the whole Karen crying nonsense. We don't got time for it. It's just no one has time for your Karen crying. Anybody can post your address right now. Anybody can post it because you ticked off somebody on who I don't know where you ticked them off at, but you ticked somebody off and they posted your stuff. And that's what happened. So he got mad. He wants to get upset and say, everybody, people posting his address. Nobody. You posted her address, what, a couple of years ago. We didn't say anything about it because we know that's how you are. You do dirty stuff at the end of the day. So we know what kind of person you are. But, that address is for anybody to find at the end of the day. It's right up here. And all we had to do is just type in Crow 1176 and it popped up. So the guy's name is Jason. Jason? It's Jason. That's his name right there. He posted that right there. But on the receipt, and it must have been recently because the receipt is clearly stating, and you can get mad at me if you want, it's up here. This isn't our account. This is somebody else's account we're watching. So he's going to probably say, but you don't have the right to show this and show that. Man, I can go anywhere I want on the internet, show whatever I want at the end of the day. Where do you come off with these Karen rules at the end of the day for people? Where are you coming off with these Karen rules of saying people can't do this and people can't do that? That is definitely a Karen right there at the end of the day. So all I had to do is type in this, Crow 1176. That's it. And boom. When if you contact us, so this page is kind of weird. That's why we make copies of everything that you never know. But yeah, he's posted right up on here. Yep, that's this information right there. That's just pictures right there. Like I said, anybody, and a few people posted. I think a few people posted this one right here. There we go. We're just gonna do the site right here real quick. Yeah, that's the fellow right there. That's the fellow right there who basically posted it. He gave a good praise for it, but for some reason he posted that address, which I don't know what was going on there with that. But the first time I saw it, he must have contacted him, asked to remove it because, yeah, that thing was there for a bit. But like I said, we made our copies already because we need them for the lawyers for other things we have to be has to be done. So we made our copies already. So there's our copies right there of the address. Because they have to be done. We have to file a lawsuit against him because, like I said, he wanted to do some dumb stuff. And he figured he was going to hide behind his account so he can't be found. But no, you can be found. There's right there. Right there. I'll answer that one later. Yeah. That's one with the posting, but yeah, he needs to track. You need to have a conversation with him at the end of the day, and talk to him. But yeah, anybody could have got it. Anybody could have got it. No problem at all. It was right there for anybody to pick up. I'm going back over to my Crystal Age page. Anybody could have picked it up. But he went to a whole rant like, "Oh, you guys." So bottom line is, what you're saying is, I can't go on the internet. I can't find something that I can't post it. Yeah, right, man. And again, you don't have charge over what we do. Somebody posted your information. Now, if I find your information, I'm not posting it. We got to send it to a certain individual. If that happened to come across my camera. By the way, you're not taking anybody's YouTube account. You're not doing any of that whatsoever. Not a thing. We don't find anywhere in those guidelines. So good luck on that one. I got to get to work. Sun's coming up. I got to do a demonstration. We already posted. We have new coming out, and we're done from there. That's basically about it. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.